favorite time for a presentation after lunch. I love it. Okay, so allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mayank. All loud, itne awaaz hai yaar. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mayank. I work for a product at Fynd called as PixelBin. So you've been hearing this word Fynd since morning, right? Since we are hosting an event here. You might wonder what is exactly is PixelBin. So PixelBin is like a digital asset management solution wherein we allow users to process the images in bulk. Also, whatever you would see here today, I can assure you that 90% of you would be using all the products by end of the day. Right? Okay. First question, how many of you have watched this movie? Is it visible? Which movie is this? What? Lagan? Is it Lagan? Okay. Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, right? Wonderful, you guys are aware about this. Ye scene yaad hai? Which scene is that? Perfect. What's the context? In this scene, Bunny is walking up to Naina and he's like, hey, let's get married and I want to travel the world with you. Do you know the reason why exactly he was planning to do that? There's a reason. He was aware that his photography career may or may not work. Right? Nothing against photographers. I myself am a photographer, but yeah, I know this feeling. I don't have the Naina as of now. Right? So the point is, he basically wanted a side income, a doctor who would support him, right? So that he can travel the world wapas with Naina, right? So we'll quickly jump to the projects we are working at PixelBin. This is typical what a photo shoot looks like. Have you seen any photo shoots in life, real life, right? Most of the system looks like this. Can you turn off this light if people are not able to see this? ये दिख रहा है? सूरज करे सूरज. You want me to pose? I was like, I got to pose now. Right? So this is what a typical photo shoot looks like. And the journeys would differ if you are a brand or a photographer, right? So for example, if you are a brand, you would start thinking that, okay, I have certain products which needs to be shot. Then you start thinking about that, okay, I need to bring in models, I need to bring makeup, put everything together at a studio, right? That requires a lot of efforts, time, money, right? So, and the output looks something like this. Yes? I have a question for you. How many of these images do you think are real and AI generated? Can you tell me? I can't tell you. What? All are AI, right? Perfect. Okay, so if you see this Jimmy Choo, right? This product exists in real life and we have created a model which would exactly give you the output image however you want it. Most of the designers, you face an issue that I have a product and if you are trying to get these images from the internet, from the website, you have a problem that this does not align to your brand values or the marketing campaign which is going on, right? So what you can do, you simply have to just put in a prompt and you would be able to generate all of them simply by putting in the images. So as of now, this is the major categories we have. We have product photography, we have model photography. Both of them are very similar. If you talk about product photography, for example, let's consider this watch, right? Here, what would happen? I just have to simply click an image, either put it on the ground, click an image and put it in my system, right? And after few minutes, this would give you an image similar to this. The second photo where you see एक बंदी ने एक dress पहना. However, the original image is very different. This dress was actually on a mannequin, right? It is again AI generated. We also do lifestyle photography, and we also are working on a feature wherein we would be offering videos in the future. Right? This is how my process looks like. That how can you generate these images just by putting like random photos from your phone. Right? You see this. This was the mannequin we had shot. Right? You would choose what sort of model you want, whether you want like a grassland or desert dikhana aapko. So you would be able to show everything from this. Right? Once the model is trained, it allows you to put prompts. And this is what is generated. Right? We also allow you to change the model. Also, we allow you to change the background. Again, you can modify everything according to the brand colors which you are using for that specific campaign. Okay. Instance, you guys are working on a website, right? You have two options here. Option A, option B. First image consists of normal looking photos wherein on the PDF you are just showing the photos, right? The second image has some sort of background. What do you think the user would click? Option A, option B, option B. There's a reason why users are compelled to click on the website. They get attracted towards it because they understand it. Okay, this is something which I can relate to, right? You are able to show like your brand values directly on the website. Now, you have advantages. Like I mentioned, for example, if you're a business owner or a designer, you don't have to go through all the hassle of photography, right? You can simply click some photos, put it in my system, and get these images generated. So we are saving cost, saving time, very convenient. Again, like I mentioned, that the model is very flexible, wherein you can simply change everything according to the prompts which you want to put. And since it is not expensive that much, so we have also made it very accessible for all the people across the industry. Now, we at PixelBin have created another solution because most of these designers had a problem that, and we are talking about my designers, okay? My designers had these problems that, okay, we are not able to find Indian images which people could relate to, right? Even if you're trying to Google something, it will show up like a random auntie standing on somewhere, right? Something of that sort. So you would not get the exact image which you want to portray on the system, right? For example, very good example I have. You are working as a social media creative designer for the legendary, the one and only, Bill Gates, our favorite, Dolly Chaiwala, right? So what do you think would create more impact? इसमें एक फिरंग है, this चीज़ looks Indian. Tell me which would create more impact? The second one, right? Yes. So BharatDiffusion actually allows you to create whatever images you want to generate just via prompts. You want to see this in action? We can do like a quick demo. Yes? Yes. Okay, this is what my website looks like. Here we have an option that we also give you that whatever you want to generate. One more thing I forgot to mention. When we speak to our friends, हम लोग ऐसे बात करते हैं, right? Hey, अरे राधिका अभी क्या चल रहा है? Right? We talk to our friends like this. यहाँ पे भी we have created a model. We have trained this in a way that you can actually speak to my system in your native languages. Also, we are in progress to add Gujarati, Malayalam, and some sort of more languages to my platform. Okay, since we are talking about Indian images, right? What is more Indian than this guy? Right? Here you also have an option that you can generate different sort of styles. You can also change the aspect ratio, you can also change the number of images you want. And every time it will give you images like this. History not technology. Maybe the internet is not working. I'll show you some of these images. I've searched this Snoop Dogg in Indian clothes. So as of now, we are not generating celebrities, but the output looks something like this, right? If you see, for example, if you are generating or if you are creating some sort of campaign for a wedding, this would be very helpful. If you want to show that you are working for some mithai wala, you would be able to generate everything from this. Indian context images on the fly. BharatDiffusion allows you to do it. Right? You would jump next. I've shown you this. This shows basically that you can put different sort of prompts. You can use Hindi language, English language combined. This allows you to do it. Again, like I have mentioned, this is very culturally focused. As of now, I am not generating religious images and celebrity images because I'm still struggling with the legal part. Right? You can customize everything. Again, like I mentioned, that we have a tool called PixelBin. Once you generate the images, you would be able to export all these images to PixelBin, and you can change or generate whatever you wish to. This is my favorite. Okay, we did a research that professional photo shoots, they create more impact. Now, the photo which you saw on the Figma wireframe post on LinkedIn, to me, that was generated by this tool. That's why I look at that. Right, so be it your LinkedIn profile would give you more traction, be it Bumble, Tinder, right? You would get more traction here if you generate images. Again, it's like a very simple journey. You can put these pictures wherever you wish to, be it a resume, be it your LinkedIn. This would work everywhere. Now, how I can't show you like a demo because this takes a while. So this is how my journey looks like. You would select your best images. You would put this in my system. And within minutes, this would generate the images which you want. You also have an option, so if you are putting a prompt, right? So you would be able to see 46, 47 images. The one which you like, you would be able to pick it up. So basically, Tinder, I mentioned this because this is not a presentation, this is a live lesson. Okay? Now, I would talk about a problem which we professionals face regularly, and I'm not talking about reporting managers, right? We are talking about the notifications which we miss on Figma, right? How many of you face this, that somebody is telling you, "Hey, I had tagged you, यहाँ पे मैंने तुम्हें tag किया था, but you did not even see this." How many of you face this? Nice, a lot. I know this, right? So Boltic is basically a workflow builder. Right? For example, anything changed at Figma, like a status change to dev ready. So this would give you like a DM either on Slack or whatever tools you use, or you can simply create a workflow wherein you would get all the notifications directly to your email, but nobody is checking email. I don't check my emails, right? So यहाँ पे it is very easy. It's like a simple drag and drop option which you get. Simply have to create a workflow and you would be able to do this. That's it. These are the tools we have at PixelBin, also Boltic, which allows most of my designers to get maximum work possible, because most of my designers, they face an issue that, okay, we are so focused on the task which is given to us, we don't check the notifications. So we have Boltic for you. Thank you so much, everybody. Right, if you have any questions, please send later. Right, since we are running out of time. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye bye.